In today's class, means on 8/7/2020, we are going to discuss mathematics of your class 9th. Which chapter is going on? Chapter number 6. What is the name of chapter? Lines and angles. Previously we were discuss about the concept of parallel lines and transversal. On that, you will see that when a transversal, means when a line intersect two lines, then this line is work as a transversal, and different types of angles are forming. What is the name of that angles? Like corresponding angle, and you know that in the parallel lines case corresponding angles are equal. Alternate angles. In alternate angles there are two varieties: alternate interior and alternate exterior. Both are equal. Alternate interiors are equal as well as alternate exteriors are also equal. And next is what? Co-interior angles. Co-interior angles means angles on the same side in interior, and co-exterior angles, angle on the same side in exterior. And sum of the co-interior and co-exterior angles is 180 degree, means that angles are supplementary angles. But today, now we are going to discuss examples of this exercise. Before exercise 6.2, first of all we are going to discuss example number 4. I am going to show you the example number 4, then we will solve the example. This is your example number 4. What is saying in your example number 4? In figure 6.24, this is the figure. If PQ is parallel RS, angle MXQ is equals to 135 degree and angle MYR is equals to 40 degree. Find angle XMY. Okay, this is the figure. So we are now going to discuss this example. First of all, you have to make the figure of this example. This is line PQ. This is line RS, and from a point X, this line XM is drawn, and from M this MY is drawn. Okay, in figure this angle is mentioned as 135 degree. This angle is mentioned as 40 degree. Okay, given what? Write down the given things. Given PQ is parallel to RS, means these two lines are parallel. Angle MXQ is equals to 135 degree. This is written here. Angle MYR is equals to 40 degree. This is written here. To find, what we have to find? We have to find angle XMY. Question mark. Angle XMY means we have to find this angle. Okay, for this we have to make a construction. This is the construction. We have to draw a line AB from the point M, which is parallel to PQ as well as parallel to RS. This is the construction of this question, and this is very important part of the question. What we have to draw? Draw a line AB from where? From point M, and this AB is parallel to PQ and parallel to RS, parallel to both. Okay, because PQ is already parallel to RS, and if AB is parallel to PQ, then it is understood that AB is parallel to RS also. Now you can come to the solution. Okay, now think about this angle and this angle. If line PQ and AB is parallel to each other, then this angle and this angle is the type of angle which is on the same side and interior, means these are co-interior angles, and sum of the co-interior angle is what? 180 degree. Okay, you have to write here, since PQ parallel to AB, therefore by co-interior angle angle this, what is the name of this angle? MXQ, angle MXQ plus this angle, name of this angle is XMB, angle XMB is equals to 180 degree, and the value of angle MXQ is 135. Put it here, 135 degree plus angle XMB is equals to 180 degree. Now transfer this side, angle transfer this side, angle XMB is equals to 180 minus 135. Solve it. It will become what? 180 minus 135, it will be 45 degree. Okay. Now second thing, this angle and this angle. Here AB is parallel to RS. By construction, AB is parallel to RS, and this angle and this angle is just one angle is on this side of transversal and another angle is on that side of the transversal, and both is on interior, so it is alternate interior angle. Here you have to write, since AB is parallel to RS, therefore by alternate interior angle, angle BMY is equals to this angle, and this angle is MYR, and this is equals to what? 40 degree. Now mention this thing in figure, that this angle is 45 degree and this angle comes 40 degree. Look here, AB parallel RS, therefore by alternate interior angle, angle BMY is equals to angle MYR is equals to 40 degree. Okay, now both angles are, when we add this and this both angle, we will get this angle XMY. Now angle XMY is equals to this angle plus this angle, means 45 plus 40, 45 degree plus 40 degree. Sum of 45 and 40 is what? 85 degree. That's your answer. Okay, I think it is clear to you very properly. Now we are going to discuss next example from your NCERT textbook, and our next example is very interesting and very important example. You have to look it here. Thing is given that if a transversal intersects two lines such that the bisector of pair of corresponding angles are parallel, then prove that two lines are parallel. Listen very properly. What is the question? If a transversal intersect two lines such that the bisector of pair of corresponding angles are parallel, then prove that the two lines are parallel. Okay, now I am going to explain you example number 5. Okay, even because in your textbook solution is given, so you just need an explanation. So look at here in your book, this is the figure. Okay, this is a line PQ, this is a line RS, and this is the transversal AD intersected PQ at the point B and RS at the point C. These are corresponding angles, this angle and this angle, because here saying what? Two lines such that bisector of pair of corresponding angles. So these are the corresponding angle, angle ABQ and angle BCS. Clear? And BE and CG are the bisectors of these corresponding angles. What is the meaning of bisectors? Bisector means this angle is equals to this angle, means it will become half, and this angle is equals to this angle. Okay, so here all the things are written, and what we have to prove? Here we have to prove PQ is parallel to RS, and one more thing is given, that these bisectors are parallel, means this BE is parallel to CG. This is interesting thing, that bisectors are parallel. Okay, now because this BE is a bisector of angle BABQ, so what we can write? We can write angle ABE, this angle, or we can write angle EBQ, this angle, is half of the angle ABQ. क्योंकि ये लाइन बाइसेक्टर है, तो इसलिए ये एंगल और ये एंगल दोनों आपस में इक्वल हुए, और किसके इक्वल हुए? हाफ ऑफ द एंगल ABQ. So this thing is written here. Angle ABE is equals to half of the angle ABQ. Okay, equation 1. Second thing, this CG is a bisector of your angle BCS, means this angle is equals to this angle, and both are equal to what? Half of the angle BCS. Here we are written that CG is a bisector of angle BCS. That's why angle BCG is equals to half of the angle BCS. This BCG is half of the BCS. Okay, it is clear? Now, very important thing is here, very important thing is that because these two lines are parallel, that's why this angle and this angle, means angle ABE and angle BCG, these are corresponding angles for BE and CG. And because these are parallel lines, so these two angles are equal, because corresponding angles are equal for the parallel lines. So here we are going to write what? BE parallel CG and AD is a transversal, therefore angle ABE is equals to angle BCG due to the corresponding angle. और जब एंगल ABE एंगल BCG के इक्वल हो गया, सो नाउ वी कैन राइट द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस. In the place of angle BE we can write half angle ABQ. In the place of angle BCG we can write half angle BCS. Half from half we can cancel. Half from half we can cancel. Okay, here written, and we can cancel half from half. Now remaining is angle ABQ is equals to angle BCS. And now look in the figure, angle ABQ, this angle is equals to angle BCS, means ki this angle. Okay, if this angle is equals to this angle, and we know that these two angles are corresponding angles, and the converse axiom is also existed here. That's what is the converse axiom? If there are two lines, a transversal intersect the two lines and corresponding angles are equals, then the pair of lines are parallel. It means your PQ is parallel to RS. Okay, so this is the proof of this example here, but they are corresponding angles found by transversal AD with PQ and RS, and are equal, therefore PQ is parallel to RS. Clear? So this is example number 5. There is one last example here, and your last example is what? Example number 6. This is the example number 6. In figure 6.27, this is the figure, AB parallel CD. This line AB is parallel to CD, and CD parallel EF, and CD is parallel to EF. Also EA perpendicular to AB. This EA perpendicular to AB means this angle is what? 90 degree. If angle BEF means this angle 55 degree, then find the values of X, Y and Z. We have to find the value of X, then Y and then Z. Okay, I think it is clear to you. Now we are going to discuss the solution. First of all, we find the value Y, because X and Y both are equal to each other. If we find the value of Y, then X is automatic, we will get. How? This line AB is parallel to CD. Look it clearly. This line AB is parallel to CD, and this BD is work as what? Transversal. When BD is work as transversal, this angle X and this angle Y, both are the corresponding angle. And because both are the corresponding angle, and you know that given lines are parallel, then corresponding angles are equal, means X is equals to Y. It is clear? Now come to next part. CD is parallel to EF. This line CD is parallel to EF, and this DE work as a transversal, because DE intersect CD as well as EF, so DE work as a transversal. And this angle Y and this angle 55 degree, both angles, this angle Y and this angle 55 degree, I am talking about the both angles. These two angles are the co-interior angle. Why? दोनों एंगल्स तुम्हारी दोनों पैरेलल लाइंस के अंदर हैं, दैट्स वाई इंटीरियर, और ट्रांसवर्सल के सेम साइड हैं, सो इट इज को इंटीरियर. Okay, so sum of y plus 55 is 180 because sum of the co-interior angle is what? 180. So y plus 55 is equals to 180. When we transfer the 55 this side, then y is equals to 180 minus 55 is equals to 125. I think it is clear. And most important thing, that x is equals to y, we proved earlier. So the value of y is 125, so the value of x is also 125 degree. Two values are calculated here, the value of y and the value of x. And now the last thing is what? Last thing is to calculate the value of z. Okay, now it's turn to calculate the value of z. Clear? Today we will finish this video after completing this example. In next video we will discuss our exercise 6.2. Clear? Here this angle z and this angle x, look it very properly. Given that AB parallel CD, okay, and CD parallel EF, so we can say that AB parallel EF. एक रिजल्ट हमने डिस्कस किया था कि इफ़ टू लाइन्स पैरेलल टू द सेम लाइन देन बोथ आर पैरेलल टू ईच अदर, दैट्स वाई ए बी पैरेलल टू ई एफ. अब अगर ए बी आपका ई एफ के पैरेलल है, देन व्हाट अबाउट द एंगल ई ए बी, दिस एंगल, प्लस angle FEA. Where is angle FEA? FEA means this angle. This and this both angle is co-interior angle, and sum of the co-interior angle is what? 180 degree. Means this is 90 and this is Z plus 55. So 90 plus Z plus 55 is equals to 180. Now 90 plus 55 is 145 and transfer it this side, so it will become what? Z is equals to 35 degree. So this is the complete solution of your example number 6. There are 3 examples, example 4, 5 and 6. We will discuss about all these 3 examples. In next turn we will start our exercise 6.2. Okay.